Melody here with my cancer journey. Welcome. I hope that this channel will be of support, informative, and just inspire people, even people that haven't been ill, to see their potential, and to see and people that have been ill to see their potential as well. But today I'm going to continue with resentments and jealousy. And like I said in the last one, for me it was more jealousy. I was jealous about what my friends were doing, and yeah, it really affected me in a very negative way. My self-esteem dropped massively. I felt rubbish. I felt didn't look good. I didn't feel good. I didn't think I was acting right. I just sort of spiraled into this angry mess of self-pity and some resentments, which I'll touch upon, but I'm going to talk about the jealousy side of things first. Yeah, I started to get really angry at the world, not people, but just life in general. I couldn't understand why I'd got sick. I just couldn't fathom it. Why was it me? Why was it, you know what I mean? No one that I know had anything like to battle like this. As far as I know, they might have kept it a secret. I don't know, but for me, it was out there in the open, and yeah, I think for me it was I'd get upset about missing out on so much that you do at the age of 21. Your life's taken off, isn't it? And yeah, I mean, like I missed out on going traveling. I had to see my friends going and doing it, and to be honest, I was jealous, but I loved seeing them out having fun and stuff, and just wish that I could have been there with them. And like I said in the previous video, resentment is more like I want what you've got and I don't want you to have it. And I never really felt like that. I don't remember feeling like that. I just remember feeling gutted that I missed out on traveling, holidays, job prospects that lead to a career. You know what I mean? University, relationships that were taking off and could have led into marriage and all sorts. And it just made me more angry and more depressed and feel worse about myself. I had to watch all my friends like doing these things and hear about them going off and doing these things, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. It was so hard listening to it, but they're my friends, and my friends are my family, and no matter what, I love hearing about their successes. But at the time, it was so hard. It was so hard. And all I wanted to do was be with them, having fun, not stuck in bed 90% of the time, fighting for my life. But yeah, I started to get really jealous, and I couldn't handle being around people that weren't sick, and I got really angry and started to resent life. And this is the really key point that I want to get across. I started self-medicating with my medication, and I was actually phoning up the doctors every week, and this is really bad, and getting a month's worth of medication and taking it in a week. And I was doing this for quite a long time after a while when I got really ill, and it just numbed me from it all. So I was able to just go around and block it out. But I did feel very isolated and sort of not part of the group, because they'd all gone off and done these fun things, and I hadn't. I just got forgotten about. That's what it felt like. But people's lives were going on, so obviously they're not going to be thinking about me all the time and thinking about what's Andy going through. They're going to be getting on with their lives. They were getting on with their lives, and that's what, at 21, that's what you do. So they weren't doing anything to get at me. They weren't aiming anything at me. They weren't trying to upset me or anything like that. They were trying to encourage me and drive me to want to succeed and beat this cancer and get to do these things. And yeah, the medication side of things, it was bad. And unfortunately, it ended up with me going to the drug and alcohol service, but we've talked about that. And I will probably talk about it a bit more, but yeah, just looking at this, and I've written I took the medication to numb the pain and the heartache, and it caused so much pain and suffering for me watching these things. But that's me and my journey, and I don't want you guys, my friends and that are watching this, I don't want you to think that at all that I was ever resentful towards you, because I was jealous. Obviously I was jealous. You've all done amazing things, and I'm so proud of all of you, because you've all succeeded. And I hope that seeing me going through what I went through helped you to stay focused and think, do you know what? I'm watching my friend go through cancer and like losing his life, and mine's taken off. So I don't know, it's hard. I distanced myself from them, and I think it was a bit the same, you know what I mean? They didn't want to be rubbing it in my face all the time, and it wasn't rubbing it in my face, but for me, it did feel like that sometimes. But it's just such a crazy thing to go through, and the thought processes that go on in your head are just erratic. You know what I mean? I was spending 90% of my time in bed. The 10% I was spending in the car going to hospital, watching people, and that's when I got resentments. I started seeing people, and I started resenting them because they didn't look happy walking down, like having a coffee at the cafe that we drive past, sitting in the sun, and they'd look depressed, and I'd think, do you know what? I'd give anything to be sat there now, having a coffee, watching the world go by. And do you know what? I ended up doing that when I got better. But there's more to my journey after remission, which we'll get to. And I think that is where the real resentments kicked in. Thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm Andy. This is my cancer journey. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope it's been of help. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification next to it to all, and you'll be notified of all my latest videos. And there'll be a link to subscribe in the ending to this, and also a link to a playlist of all my cancer journey videos. All right, stay strong, yeah, keep fighting, and don't let it beat you in here as well. All right, you got this. Peace out.